Hey YouTube, thanks for visiting us here at Cooking with G Dubs, and my name is G Dubs. What I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to cook for you a salmon dish, and it's going to be made with a broiled salmon in a creamy Alfredo sauce. It's going to be absolutely delicious. I can't even start to describe to you verbally how it's going to taste, but once you see it and you taste it and you do what I do and you do it at home, you're going to go crazy, like my family's going to go crazy over it. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start off. I got a big slab of salmon. My family loves salmon, so I'm going to start off with washing my fish first. Take it out the package here. And I'm going to clean the fish with some hot water and some vinegar. And that's going to take the sliminess off of the fish. I'm going to clean it really well. And after I clean it, then we add our seasonings to it. All right, now it's time for us to add our seasonings. And we're going to put our ippies, or our seasonings, which is our fresh herbs, onto our fish. And we're going to take a quarter cup and add it generously on both sides of the fish. Quarter cup on each side. And then we're going to rub it down really, really well. And then we're going to add our salt. And we put our Himalayan sea salt on both sides. And I like this salt because it doesn't get as salty as the iodinized salt. And we do both sides of the fish with this. And after we have it nice and salted, then we put it in the oven. Get my hands nice and clean. Put a little bit more salt. We dash it really well. And then thereafter, we get it ready to put in the oven. We're massaging it really, really well. Get it all into it. But before we put it in the oven, we gotta add our water. I mentioned in a previous video, so we're just going to grab a little water to prevent it from drying out. While it's broiling in the oven, we're going to take a little bit of water, take about 1 cup of water, and then we're going to add it to the inside and outside of the aluminum foil. And remember, we have the aluminum foil to make cleanup a cinch after we cook it. All right, put a little bit of water here and there. Now it's time to put it in the oven. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our fish in the oven under top broil. All right, YouTube. Now that my salmon is in the oven cooking, we have some time. So what we're going to do now is make the sauce. And the way I'm going to do it is I have my saucepan warming up now. I have it under medium-high heat. And I'm going to start off with putting a little olive oil. And that's approximately 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And while it's getting hot, next, I'm going to use, I already have some cut up red onions. So you can see, put it in there. I'm going to let that saute a little bit. Now that my onions are sauteing, what I'm going to do is put a little bit more of the ippies, and I still have my quarter cup measuring spoon. Put that in. And then I'm also going to add some water, and this is 1.5 cups of water. Then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to add to the mixture some of the whipping cream. And I'm using heavy whipping cream. Shake it up real well. That there was approximately a half a cup. A little bit more, make it 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Now that we've added our heavy whipping cream and our Parmesan cheese, and we mixed it together and we allowed it to sweat together, now what we're going to do is we're going to add our salt so that we could have it salted to the right taste, and then we're going to taste it again. Because what you need to do is always taste your food as you go along to make sure that it's not too salty, it's not too bland, and you know how much to put in. We're going to check it out, we're going to taste it again. And as you can tell, I taste several times through the cooking process to make sure I get it just right. And that's a good suggestion that you can do too, to make sure that your food is just perfect for you and your family. Let's taste it one more time. Yep, we got it right. We got it right. Now it's time to take our fish out of the oven. Now we're taking our fish out of the oven. Now look at this. Look at how it turned out. Fantastic. Now it's time to plate it. Let's put it on our plate so that we can combine the ingredients and put the Alfredo sauce on it. And then we can really see what it looks like and what it tastes like. Check that out. Beautiful. Now let's put our hot sauce on there. See it steaming nice and hot. The best time to put it. We'll pour some of our sauce and make sure you get some of the onions on there too. The onions, the Alfredo sauce, the Parmesan cheese. Oh man, I can't wait to taste it. Now it's time for the taste test, the big reveal. Ooh-wee. Now let's see what it tastes like. Now we're gonna dig in and get a really nice piece. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Mes amis. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so very much for checking out our recipe of the Salmon Alfredo. And don't forget to like and subscribe below, and tell a friend to come check us out. Thank you so much for visiting with us. Take care.